Hi everyone, this is your psychic relationship coach. I'm just doing a quick reading here. I've had a message come through from a Tracy. She's not given me the name of her partner, but I said I will have a look at her cards for her here. Now she has described this person as being her partner. Okay, I just got a sense with the message it was a new relationship, and that's indeed what I do see here. We've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse here, and we've got this beneath the Empress card in the reverse as well. These are fresh cards. These are new cards, particularly the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, it's the ace, it's the beginning of the pack, it's the beginning of a journey. I'm seeing there. So this is, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5 months old, this relationship here. Okay, but there's frustrations here. Okay, I immediately, I notice here, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords. Not great cards, but they are communication cards as well for me as a reader. Okay, so look at all this communication going in this direction, going from Tracy towards her new partner there. Okay, it's just not coming back. It's just not 50-50, this communication coming back towards Tracy here. Okay, where we have got some communication is the Eight of Swords in the reverse here. Again, this is some communication coming through from the man. It's not great communication. The Eight of Swords, that the person's binded in the card, they're stood in mud. So again, things aren't particularly moving forwards here. Okay, what's very telling is this card here and this Ace of Swords in the reverse here. There's a lack of communication here, or a lack of good communication. Now I know and I can sense what's happening. Tracy is sending text messages. I was going to say maybe calls, but mainly text messages when the cards are in the reverse like this. Okay, and it's like an addict who's trying to give up, say, smoking. And you think, just one more cigarette, I'll feel better once I've had one more cigarette. And that's what we do with communication as well. Okay, just one more text message, and then that will definitely be it this time. And unfortunately, it fuels their behaviour. Okay, when they are being hot and cold, when they're being unresponsive, but almost teaching them it's okay not to be responsive. Don't worry, if you don't answer the text message today, because I'll just try again tomorrow. Okay, and you get to the point where they don't communicate at all. Okay, because they're thinking, she's quiet today, so she'll send some communication tomorrow. So we're actually teaching somebody, okay, not to communicate with us, or certainly to become very lazy within the relationship. I always say this to people: text messages, they are great in the first few months for arranging dates or even arranging a conversation. Okay, but for the actual conversation itself, or the endless messages which can go over minutes and hours every night, believe me, they're eating away at your relationship. That's why readers like me, we call them the tombstones of relationships. Okay, they damage them and they chip away. And they're quite cruel as well, because you're not actually getting to know the person. You're really not. Okay, you could speak to somebody every night by text for 1, 2, 3 months. You won't know the person any more than you do at the beginning of those months there. Okay, but that leads us to another question. Why isn't this man, why isn't he making the communication with her here? Because he's been emotionally battered. Okay, he's gone through a difficult time. There's a lot of emotional baggage around him. There's a lot of fear with him as well, I'm seeing here. Okay, so he's kind of hiding behind this bad communication, not arranging dates, and as I say, Tracy, she's still trying. Okay, sorry to sound a bit blunt here. Okay, but keep sending messages and sometimes getting a response, sometimes not. It's not going to help you with this reading I'm seeing here. Okay, I don't think he's ready for a relationship. It's not particularly showing here at the moment he's going to be ready for a relationship. Okay, the cards are actually saying, move on. Okay, walk away. There is another relationship here for you which would be there. I would need to speak to Tracy. There's a lot to speak about here. Okay, she would certainly need to change her strategy to give herself any hope this relationship working. Good to speak to you. If you want me to include you in a daily reading, please use a link or the email address below, or I am available for one-to-one readings of half an hour, and we can go into much more detail. Good to speak to you again. Bye.